welcome back, everyone. Sorry about the glitchiness yesterday. Something I think many of you know this. I mean, I live stream, depending on the day. Yesterday I did five live streams. It's actually impressive how well everything works. So sorry, both. It basically got broken into two parts. They are both on YouTube, so check them out. One thing I do want to say is, I always try and, you guys always yell at me when I go back to yesterday, because everybody's like, well, we don't care about yesterday. Give us something today, Tim. But GTech, LVG, LGVN, I typed that wrong backwards. I typed LGVN backwards about 75,000 times yesterday. Great red to greens. And then ISPC, this is one of those things that why I stress, especially when you're talking junk, low float, heavily shorted stocks. I mean, it was right there. ISPC 4 million float, rotated the float at 8:30. Money Monday PR, COVID stuff kind of black. Please follow, and here's the point I want to make. Please, in all caps, follow the old man, keep you safe 945 rule when it comes to COVID penny stocks. If it breaks that Oracle level of a 1050, it will go. And again, it didn't do that until 5:30 p.m. Okay, I'm not saying any of you should be trading in after hours. Okay, that's not the point I want to make. I mean, most of the time I'm begging you guys not to trade in after hours. It's the Wild West. But I do want to point out what happens when, and again, I want you to be able to find these yourself, okay? My plan is to do pre-market prep forever. Okay? I mean, again, remember I started it. Well, you guys have all heard this story a million times. Remember, pre-market prep started with the 15 days to stop the spread, and here we are almost 2 years later. Anyway, my hope is to do this forever. But ultimately, I want to give you the tools to be able to locate these levels, locate these setups, and do it yourself. I mean that's my ultimate goal, is self-sufficiency in this stuff. So ISPC, understand the significance of that 1050 level that I talked about at 8:30 a.m. And when it broke, the stock went to like 17 in after hours. Already broke 20 this morning. Already hugging VWAP. Probably a number one today, And again, if you want to know where these levels come from, Alex, please drop the link to Market Prophecy. That's that project that I recently launched that is a combination of Oracle, the algorithm, plus, and I use this term loosely, my human intelligence. I got to be careful. It's like saying, military intelligence, Tim's intelligence. That's an oxymoron. But anyway, I combine my 15 years of trading experience with the Oracle algorithm to help guide you through these trades. And that 1050 level was straight off of Oracle yesterday morning. Check out Market Prophecy. All right, Jamie asks about LGVN. Jeez. I have a feeling a lot of you know what I'm going to say. If you've been here, you know what's coming. Please give us a midday, late day red degree on this. Please. So gapping down right now. Please. Open week. Lure in the shorts for like the 6th day in a row. And then let's just blow them up midday, late day. And as always, if LGVN falls apart, who cares? Not a dip buy. Not a buy off of support. This is nothing but a squeeze. This is nothing but stupid people doing stupid stuff, okay? Remember one of the sayings from Short Selling Bros? Maybe you're unlucky, or Maybe you're stupid and make bad decisions. Anybody shorting this red move, if it goes green, it's all over. Just a repeat of yesterday. So, where's my notes? Whoops. LGVN, please give us that weak open short bait and an afternoon red to green. In essence, a repeat of yesterday. I mean, it's the same idea. I mean, nothing has changed with LGVN. I mean, there's no news. There's nothing happening here. So the dynamic is the same. The dynamic's the same. Squeeze. Where did shorts panic? Red to greens, high days, previous days, whole dollar, half dollars, 52s, all these key levels that are in the ebook. Get the ebook. There you go. What do you think about KTTA? Same, excuse my language, but same shit, different day. Okay, KTTA, and I'm seriously, there's a lesson here. Get in your time machine, and I know the stream was a little wonky yesterday, but go back to yesterday in your mind. I go back to yesterday in my mind. Is that a song? Or did I just write the next great, like elevator pop, cheesy Mariah Carey song? I go back to yesterday in my mind, and I remember ISPC. It's the same thing. Sketchy biotech, low float, float rotation, dip and rip all day. And when I say that, I know I do the dumb song, and it sounds like I'm being sarcastic. I am not being sarcastic. Everything about KTTA is just a repeat of ISPC. You understand that, right? If you don't, figure it out. Figure out what I'm saying there. Sketchy biotech. 8 a.m. press release, big run, float rotation. I mean, it's a blue sky chart too, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, blue sky chart over 4 here. So no bag holders. It's all the same. It's all the same. And then as always, if it fails to dip and rip, it's an afternoon VWAP. If it fails, if it breaks down at the open, we move on. We don't care. It's just another crappy biotech. And again, not a dip buy, not a buy off of support. It's strength, it's squeeze. It's just another crappy biotech. KTTA is today's ISPC. Everything is the same except the letters and the ticker. I mean, everything is the same, except it's 4 different letters. So, Scott says, so glad you started this. You're my shot of espresso. Thank you, Scott. I love what I do. I love what I do. A lot of you guys asking about APVO. .30 press release, or 8 a.m. press release, 2x float rotation, chemotherapy, coming up on a multi-month breakout. It's today's, it's the same thing. So I'm going to end on this. How do you choose? It's tough, okay? So if you're struggling and you're like, well, which one do I focus on? Do I focus on APVO? Do I focus on ISPC? Do I focus on LGVN? GTEC's a red to green. Don't sleep on G-Tech. So how do you choose? I think that's the most important question of the day. I think take your coffee shot. For the 5,000th time on pre-market prep, when we have days like today, I think you chill out, you calm down, you fight the FOMO, relax, and wait for the afternoon survivor. You know, wait for the today's LGVN. You know, and if they all die, I doubt it. But if they all fail to run, if every single one of these is dead in the afternoon, defense wins championships. You know, keep your powder dry. Cash is a position. If you're under the PDT, you don't trade. You know, that's my best advice to you. And again, you don't have to listen. I'm here for you. I want you to succeed. I want all 8 billion people on the planet to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay? I want each and every one of you to succeed. That's why I've been here for almost 2 years. But I'm telling you, the best thing you can do as a newer trader is wait for today's LGVN. You know, wait for that afternoon, 2 p.m., high a day break type move. So, have a good day. Check out Market Prophecy. It's very cool. I'm enjoying it. I do a video every day. It's fun. Loving it. And had some incredible calls. I mean, it focuses on these low float runners using the algorithm, using these oracle levels. You see the oracle levels on my chart. So, and as always, my friends, stay safe. Don't get aggressive early. If you can fight the FOMO, if you can be a professional, if you can only enter trades when every single box is checked, especially in afternoon float rotators, I think it's the best way to grow your account. You know, you got to stick to your stops, you got to stick to your plans. But if you're sitting there with a $2,000, $5,000, $12,000 account, afternoon breakouts and float rotators with press releases, blah, 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 is the best way to get over the PDT. And it's the best way to grow your account. And I've never seen a time like this. And I know I've said that for 2 years, but it's incredible times. And these are the times that you can get over the PDT. And then you're free to, freely trade. You can scalp. You can get in and out more. Because I mean, of course, I've been saying this for 2 years. At some point, I think things are going to slow down, okay? But right now is the time to get over PDT so that if things slow down, you can trade freely, you can scalp, you can manage multiple positions, you can do all that stuff that you can't do under the PDT. So, have an amazing day, my friends. I wish you all the best, and we will see you next time.